Hey, welcome again to Like Your Lifestyle channel. It's me. I'm here again to talk to you about some of the best tips for the lifestyle and some of the best ways that you can get involved with your lifestyle and make a huge difference to your lifestyle and maybe even your life. Okay, so big tips coming up today, big ways to get involved. There's a super new thing which has been happening a lot recently, which I've been seeing, is that there's a box below where you can make a comment and you can suggest some of your own things which you like to from the video, or maybe you like a new video which you can request, and I will try my best to make sure I get all of those answered. You can send an email to likeyourlifestylechannel@gmail.com, or you can just click the thumb below, or you can follow me on Instagram, likeyourlife.style, and you can subscribe and make all kinds of different changes. So today is actually a response to a suggestion or request video for me to do, which was related to my check-in all about words, which is just here. So that's there and that's ready for you to watch. Basically, there was a type of word which a person saw which they liked and they'd like to see more of, which was called a preposition, which is a type of word which is a very short word, but also some of them could be quite long, but mostly they are short words which barely mean anything. So there was one or two in the last video, and I'd like to try and maybe just beef that up to an extra level, and see if we can make more for that person who better be watching. So let's find out what today's words are. My assistant has prepared a couple of these prepositions for us to have a look at, so let's go now. So basically we're just going to have a look at some of those prepositions now. Thank you very much. So this first one is after. After is basically this time which comes eventually, but not long enough. And you can never really see it because of that, and that can be very difficult for a lot of people. So that's that word, which is after. Very difficult to define, but that's absolutely cool. And then the next word, the next preposition for today is this one, which is called instead of. So instead of is when you've got a type of food and you say to the people that you do like it, but you do want to make a few edits to it, and perhaps maybe you've got a bean and instead of that you wanted to have a pea, but that's not what they gave you. So you can say to them, you can go up to the counter in the cafeteria, take your tray, take your plate, and you say, "Excuse me, I would not like to have this bean, but instead of that, I would like to have a pea," and that's what they can do. They can switch that for you. They can make sure that you no longer have that pea. The next preposition is the word which has got a famous film named after it, which is called the word up, which is a little bit like after, which is a word which is all about one place, which is in time, and it's very hard to define because of that, and it's very difficult for some people. But this one is more of a kind of the direction that we all know of, kind of like a bit like north, but a little bit different to north. If you've ever noticed that, or if you've been able to work that out, it's not north to go up, but it is a little bit like that. So that's up. It's kind of it's not above, but it is up. Yeah, very good. So then the next preposition is out. A great word which I've always known pretty much my entire life. Maybe for the first couple of years I didn't know what out was, but then later on I found out to be a word which is just very useful, and pretty much unbelievable when you can think about what it does. The amount of work it does, the amount of work it produces for people everywhere. All kinds of different people like different kinds. And that's basically what out is. It's a kind of a circle followed by a curve, followed by a curve with a cross. And that's basically how the word is. So then there's the next one. This is the last one, I think, unless there's any more surprises, which I don't think there is. This is the last preposition, which is ready for you, and it's called between. Between is like there, if you can imagine, there's a crease between two bulbous areas. You can get something, maybe a house or maybe a banana, and put that to the place which is often called between. And between words, there's also little places where you can hide other words, and there's nothing really to be complaining about with the word between, because every time it's used correctly, because you can't. It's a type of word which is it's absolutely possible to get it wrong. So that's my view and that's my opinion. So if you want to argue with me, then I'm ready to debate that, and I'm ready to take you at your word. So that's the prepositions. Interesting area of words, an interesting area of lifestyle, because I find that words can often be a part of a lifestyle, and if we don't have a hold of our prepositions, then we can often get things wrong. We don't want to get things wrong while we're trying to get a job interview, trying to get a girlfriend, trying to get a space in time to drive a car, trying to pass a test, trying to milk a cow, trying to run across a farm field, or maybe even trying to get dressed in the morning. Just these simple things which all of us do and none of us have time to do. And that's why we're on our phones all the time. So if you do find yourself in need of wanting a bit more knowledge about things, do subscribe to the channel and do subscribe to the video. You can definitely tell your parents about it and it's absolutely fine. Everything normal here happens and everything here happens is normal. So get on your bike, get off your bike, and cheers for now. Email me and send me your post.